Hey guys, it's me, Master. I'm going to talk about my top 10 games of all time. It's not 10 to 1 or 1 to 10 or whatever, it's just randomized. So, um, first game is Caesar's Palace. It's an NES game. Most of the ROMs I find further screwed up. I mean, I have the actual game, but this one was pretty fun. You got a variety of games to choose from, and the casino lady's face was real. Actually, if you played the Game Boy version, her name's Susie, but it's a great game, and I really recommend you try it out. But yeah, I give it's a really great game. I really suggest you give it a try. I got it on eBay though, but still. And on to the next game. The classic Doom trilogy. You may know this is what started my name, especially because of my logo if you've seen it. Doom, first version I played was the Super Nintendo version. I actually picked it up at the game store for a dumb reason, because the cartridge was red and red was my favorite color, but I played it and I really liked it. And little did I know it was a popular game. I had no idea. But it's a game I'll probably play till the end of time. It never gets old, no matter how much you play of it. And for you modern gamers out there who think this game sucks, well, you're wrong. This is like the pioneer of gaming. Actually, you can't resist it. Once you play it, you want to play more and more. So yeah, that's Doom for you. And then Doom 3. Ooh, this one is one of the best FPS games I've played of all time ever. This one was an actually scary game, and its sequel, Resurrection of Evil, or its mission pack or whatever, expansion pack, wasn't really that good, but I suppose it's good for extra missions. But Doom 3, is guaranteed to scare the hell out of you. I mean, I've actually got so scared I've wanted to turn off the game sometimes, but I kept going. It's like, God, I gotta play more of this. You'll be walking and suddenly turn around, there's a creature right in front of your face, and it scares the shit out of you, and it's like it gives you a heart attack or something. But Doom 3, I cannot resist. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and it's just unresistible. So I suggest you really play it. GoldenEye 007, another great game. Is one of the first Nintendo 64 games I got. When I played it, it was, it was irresistible. Some people hate this game, but it's fun if you've played it. I mean, it was actually one of the very few FPS games where you can actually lean left or right. And for those of you who don't know that, you hold R or L and then you press C left or C right. But GoldenEye is a great FPS game. Graphics were great for its time. It's a classic game. And I really enjoyed it, and it's just another irresistible game. I mean, you gotta play it. I mean, you don't know what you're missing. Vigilante 8. I remember this game this one was actually probably like the first Nintendo 64, or second or third even Nintendo 64 game I played, and I remember I was like 5 and I'd always stay up till like 5 in the morning playing this game because it was so fun. When I first started playing this, I had no idea how to unlock the characters and stuff. My favorite character was Loki, though, the guy with the Jeep, but my favorite character on there now is Dave, the hippie, because I'm a hippie myself. But and then you got Molo, Sid Burn, Convoy, Dave, the locked characters, and then you get the alien who's only in the 64 version, and then you get and actually I had this one and Second Offense for the PlayStation 2, or for the PlayStation 1, but the disc, I can't find V8-2 for the PlayStation 1. V8-1 for the PlayStation of mine broke, so disc broke, so I have to get a new one. Vigilante 8 Second Offense was another good game. Like I said, I have them both, Vigilante 8-1, Vigilante 8 Second Offense. I call Vigilante 8 Second Offense Vigilante 8-2, but I have them both for 64, and I have them both for the PlayStation, or actually no, for Vigilante 8-1 for the PlayStation, because, like I said, the disc broke, and I wish I could find the disc for the PlayStation version. I would really like to I'd really like to put the theme song on my MP3, so I could listen to it again. The theme song on the PlayStation version was better than the 64. Actually, no, I think they balance out. I don't know, but they're good games. Quake is another popular ID software game, and I actually started playing this probably about like 2 months ago or whatever, but I'm hooked on it. I completed all of them, and I'm not kidding, I completed all of them in their mission packs. Quake 4 was good, but I think Doom 3 was better, but Quake, I've heard that it's for the Mac. I'll have to try that version out, like Quake 1 for the Mac, but Quake 1 had better graphics than Doom, though, and, and I think you play as Rack in there, in Quake 1, but it's a great game, and it looks medieval, and from what I've read on Wikipedia, they say that Quake 2 isn't supposed to be a sequel to Quake 1, but ID Software just couldn't think of another name for the game, but I don't know if that's true or not. You'd have to talk to ID Software about that, but I don't know, it's a great game. Wolfenstein, ooh. Now I have this one for how many consoles? Like 4. I have it for the PC, brand new. I have it for the Mac, brand new. I have it for the Super Nintendo, and I have the GBA version. But this one is like the second FPS game from ID Software, and yes, I mean the second, because the first one was Catacomb, and unless there's another one I don't know about except for the sequels, then it's, it makes this one the second one. It's the only one I know they made of after that. But Wolfenstein is a great shooter. I like, my favorite part of the game was killing Hitler, because, you think, God, you're going to die for all the shitty things you did to all those people, tortured and stuff, and, if you hate Nazis and you like killing Hitler, this is definitely the game for you. Very famous game, you gotta try it out. Stunt Racer 64. You guys may not know what this game is, so let me explain to you. It's a game where you drive around with these old cars, and finish races, and you beat these bosses. You beat these championships, then you go up against the bosses, then you win. You get their own custom car or whatever. And I remember I got this game brand new for $5 at Blockbuster. They stopped selling it, and I rented it and I played it, and I was hooked on it. And the music was all great. It had different variations. There's a 50s variation of the songs, there's a country variation of the songs, and there's a techno variation of the songs, and they all sound really good. I mean, the music, the controls, every single thing about this game was perfect. I can't think of any flaw about the game. It was perfect. I'm not kidding. But and it's my number 2 game, actually. Then here is my number 1 game, Pool of Radiance, the very, very first video game I played ever. And I'm not joking, it's the very first game I played in my life. I remember my dad was at the Stojano Gate part, and I thought the characters weren't right, so I erased his game. I remember going, no, don't erase it, and I erased it, but I completed the game, so that's something he's proud of me about. I still have the original cartridge. And my dad's got the box and manual for it somewhere, but it's probably the best game you will ever play. I mean, people were being racist about this version, about how it was too Japanese, but the NES version is the best because it's less complicated. Like, you don't get electrum, silver, coppers, and platinum. You just get gold and a lot of other things. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I have to go because this time limit.